Hi there, my name is Victoria, or at least it has been for the last 20-ish hours. I used it last night to the weird Indian guys, the judgmental Indian people. I'm not just making a blanket statement, I'm saying they were judgmental. Although generally speaking, Indians, the older people can be very judgmental. Anyway, that's not what this is about. Tonight I took my dog for a walk, and I was clearly dressed to be getting exercise. I wasn't just strolling along so my dog could go to the bathroom. Like, I was wearing, the pants and stuff. Anyway, so I'm walking. Extra's just on a mission. She wants to go, and this man is standing there on the sidewalk with a cane and just kind of looking around and throwing his arms. I saw him from a distance. He's kind of throwing his arms up, and so I'm like, what's going on? Anyway, so we're approaching. He goes, "Excuse me." Yes. Let me ask you a question. Does it make any sense to you that there's no crosswalk here for pedestrians? There should be a crosswalk. I said, yeah, there should be, So he goes, why isn't there? I was like, well, it's probably because, the traffic is pretty heavy, and so that's why they don't have a crosswalk for pedestrians. I'm not talking about like a stoplight. This is just like the middle of the street. He wanted to cross to get across the street. Anyway, he goes, so I'm just trying to move along, like, okay, I stopped, it was nice, and I want to just move along with my dog because I'm on a walk. I'm taking her for a walk, and I want to get some exercise because it's lovely outside. Anyway, so then he keeps going. He's like, if I were to start a petition, what did he say? Something like, if I were to start a petition or something, would you sign it? I said, yeah, sure, I would. I don't know how this would come about, but anyway. I wanted to tell him he probably needed to contact someone at City Hall and contact the planning department or something, but I was like, you know what? Let me not get into how I know all that stuff and blah, blah, blah. I don't need him knowing where I work or anything. So I keep trying to, my dog is pulling me. She's pulling me. She wants to keep going. So I'm walking, and then he starts walking behind me. Let me just say, first of all, it would have been rude for me to completely ignore him because, I don't know the guy. He could be like the richest person in the city. Who cares? Or he could be a complete fucking psychopath. I don't know the fucking difference because I just met him. Actually, I didn't meet him. Oh wait, I did meet him. What was his name? Damn it. He introduced himself, Doc. He said his name was Doc. And so I was like, oh, hi, I'm Victoria. I used to pretend to be British. My name is Veronica, but this time I forgot actually yesterday I forgot my fake name, so I just went with Victoria. Anyway, so I'm walking at a much faster pace than he is, and he's walking behind me, and he's still talking, and I'm like, excuse me? I have to keep turning around and saying, excuse me? Because I didn't hear him. And he keeps following me. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? So then he's like, are you from India? No, my parents are from India, blah, blah, blah. Are you from India? Yes. I'm Gujarati. Okay, my parents are from Kerala, blah, blah, blah. Oh, the Indians in Kerala, blah, blah, blah. This. Why are you following me? Dude, I don't fucking know you. You know what? If I didn't have my dog with me, my guard dog, I probably wouldn't have even stopped to talk to him because he could have, slit my throat just like that. I mean, not just like that. I mean, actually he could. Because if I wasn't expecting it, kind of like a ninja moves. Anyway, so then I had to turn back around. It was my halfway point, and I turned back around. And I really did not want to walk the same way I came because at this point I passed, I got a little bit further ahead of him and he had said something and I just pretended like I didn't hear him because I'm sorry, I just did not want to continue talking to this man. I was on a mission. So I'm like, well, could I turn here? And I really didn't know the area too well that I was in. I don't walk that far typically. So I didn't know if I could just make a square. It's like, fuck, I gotta go back. Alright. So go back around. Come back, and of course I pass him, and he's like, one more question. What did he ask me? Oh, he's like, oh, no, I guess when I was walking the first time, he's like, are you from Dallas? Yeah, I'm from Dallas, whatever. He goes, well, how'd you end up in Plano? I was like, oh, for work. And I'm like, please don't ask me what I do, please don't ask me what I do. Because I couldn't think of a lie quick enough to say to him. Anyway, so, he's like, don't tell me you're an engineer. I was like, no, I'm not. And I didn't tell him what I did. I probably would have just told him where I fucking work, and I don't want to know where I work. Anyway, one more thing. Before I ran into this guy, I was walking on the sidewalk, and this man saw my dog. Extra, extra, come up, come here, come here. Can you see her? She apparently looks. She's like, what are you doing? Who are you talking to? She's not a bad dog. She's not a mean dog, but she looks mean, I guess, or scary. People see her and they just kind of like, Anyway, so this guy, walking on the sidewalk, starts walking on the grass to avoid her. I thought it was funny. I'm like, hey dude, thanks for freeing up the sidewalk, homeboy. She's not. And then when I came back the other way, you know, I ran into him again, and he saw me behind him, and so he moved to the grass instead of walking the sidewalk, and he kept turning around to see how far away we were, like she's gonna fucking attack him or something. Anyway, that's my story for today.